What? Oh. Oh god. Oh.
What is up everyone, this is Hayden Games here back with another video, and today we are doing another tier list video. So, I did do a Call of Duty one earlier, like a couple of weeks ago, I think now. So, we're doing another one, and this time I'm doing a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter tier list. So, this is probably going to be a bit of a controversial one, but I don't care. So this is for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with Mario. So he's a good starter character if you first just get into the game, but when you get to know his full moveset and stuff, he's not the best. He's a good starter, but he's not the best. So for now, I'm gonna put him at a C. He does have some good, decent moves, but definitely not the best. Luigi. I would actually say he's better than Mario. He's got some decent techniques that, while there is some similar stuff, he is still a decent amount better. So for Luigi, I'm going to put him in the same tier, but I may change it later. It'll just depend on how I think of the other fighters. Alright, Ness. So he's a bit of an annoying character to deal with, but he's also a decent character. I'm gonna put Ness at a C. Captain Falcon. So, he's actually better than probably some of the ones I've just done. He can combo a bunch of his stuff, from what I know, and he's just all around a decent fighter to play as, a pretty good one. For now, I'm going to put him in A, but I might change it to S later. Depends on how I rank some of these other ones. Jigglypuff. So, Jigglypuff is... She's got a decent amount of moves, but not the best fighter overall. I would say she's worse than probably the Mario Bros. And Ness. So I'm going to put her at a D. She's not trash, but she is not the best character to deal with. Peach and Daisy, so they got a decent amount of good moves. They also got a counter compared to most of these other characters I've already put on, so that makes them decently good as well. The amount of power of their moves though is a bit lacking, but there probably is reason behind that. So Peach, I'm gonna put C, as well as Daisy, because she's an Echo Fighter. I would say they're pretty on par with those three. Bowser. So, Bowser, he's got a decent amount of good moves too, and there's like one move in particular where she basically can do a kamikaze and basically kill them no matter what on like a falling map and stuff. That's a risk of your stocks, but yeah. Bowser, I would say he's actually B tier. Actually, no, I'm gonna put them up to B tier as well, because I would say they're better than Mario, and yeah, I guess all those three. Ice Climbers, I'm honestly gonna have to say trash. I just hate using them. They have a couple of good, decent ones, but just not enough for me to actually make good use of the character. Sheik. So Sheik, I know she's a good decent one, but I just haven't had the time or the trouble to properly learn her yet. And by the way, I am ranking all these based on how they perform in Smash, not the characters themselves or anything. So, or how I personally, my opinion on how I think they do in Smash. So Sheik, I'm gonna say C. I just wouldn't say... I know there's people that probably would put it higher, but I'm gonna say C for right now. Zelda, I'm gonna say B straight away. Because I'll say she's good. Oh, maybe an A. Nah, I'll stick with a B. I would say she's not as good as Captain Falcon, but she is good against most other fighters though. She's probably one of my, like, on occasion kind of fighters. She's not like my main. She'll probably be one of my secondaries actually, so yeah. Zelda. Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong, he's got a good decent amount of moves as well. I would say he's A tier. I would say he's pretty much as good as Captain Falcon. Just the way you can combo, get some good decent moves out of him, I would say that's pretty much where he is. Dr. Mario's basically the same as Mario, but I don't think he's... I would say he's better, but not better enough to say that he's a B tier though. So we'll keep it as C. Pichu! So Pichu, basically the same as Pikachu. Actually, where is Pikachu? Okay, oh, it's on the bottom. So Pichu is a decent fighter. I played with him a decent bit. I would say he's C tier as well. I feel like I can have a lot of C tiers, aren't I? Falco! So, Falco, he's got a decent amount of moves, although I think I prefer Fox a little bit more. I don't know. It's just that it's kind of hard to, I don't know if Falco's actually more of an echo fighter to Fox anyway, so... Actually, they basically are the same, so... Whenever I rank Falco, I'm probably going to end up ranking Fox as well, so I'll just do them both now. So, Fox and Falco, they both have a decent amount of good moves, and yeah, I would probably say Falco is a B. I'm going to grab Fox as well.
The next day.
Okay, I'm back. Just had to deal with something that stopped me from recording, but carrying on the next day with a tier list. So I put Falco and Fox up there. No changes to anything. So let's... Wait, did I take Ice Climbers off? Okay, oh well. Right, next we have Muff and Lucina. So both of them are basically the same characters, so I'm going to go over them both. Actually, here's the thing though, is that I feel like Lucina is a little tiny bit better because she has a bit more range, I feel like, than the Muff, from what I know, because they're like a neutral B, like, whose sword goes a bit longer than the Muff. But both of them are very good characters, they got pretty good movesets, so I'm going to put them at A for right now. They could potentially be put in S, but we'll see. Young Link, so this is basically old Link, because I believe they have changed up the moveset of the regular Link a little bit when it came to transferring between the Wii U / 3DS version of Smash over to this one. So it's basically the classic Link, and he's a pretty good fighter. I haven't got the chance to play too much of him, but from what I've seen and what I've played a little bit, he's a decent fighter. I'm going to put him in C for right now. If anything, I could lower him a bit more, but I think C is a pretty good place. Ganon, S tier straight away. He's a very good heavy, he hits really hard, he's been nerfed a varying amount of times, but he's still a very good fighter to use. So, and I would say he would be a bit better than Captain Falcon, although just made slightly more. I might actually put Captain Falcon in S for that reason. But yeah, I'll keep him at A for right now. Mewtwo. So Mewtwo, how many we got left? Oh god. Alright, Mewtwo. He has a decent moveset. I like his stunning and with his down special. He's got a charge move. I forgot his the side special is a hypno ability. No, like that weird swirly ability. So Mewtwo's a decent fighter. Seems a bit heavy, but that's probably why. He's kind of a heavy character in the Pokemon universe. So I'm going to put him at a C. I would say he's better than Jigglypuff, but I don't think it's quite enough to put him in D. Roy. So Roy is actually one of my secondary mains. He's really good with the way he does it. He's got counter stuff like Muff in it as well. I find him really good. I believe Chrom is basically an echo fighter of him, from what I know. So I'm probably going to put them both in the same thing. Although even though I have played Roy a lot more than Chrom. So Roy, I'm I'm gonna put it in A along with Chrome. Link! So, Link, like young Link, he's very similar, but he's got a bit of an upgraded, abilities as well. So, Link... I think there is some way to use his shield as well, but I haven't been able to make full use of that. I'm gonna say he's a B? Alright, Mr. Game & Watch. So, he's got a decent amount of cool abilities. I would say he's pretty good as well. Not quite Ganon tier, but I think he's pretty good. He's an average fighter, other than the C. Yeah. Meta Knight. So, Meta Knight, he's pretty good as well. He doesn't have like a counter or anything, but I like his teleporting and like swirling. Basically, it's a tornado ability. So, Meta Knight, I would say he's A tier actually. But it's just because I know how to play him a bit, probably a bit more than some of the other ones below him. Okay, Pit and Dark Pit. So, both of these guys are pretty good. They got a decent amount of good moves. I think the down special is a bit weird because it seems like you can only reflect projectiles with it and isn't a proper counter. So that's why I can't quite put him like in the same tier as like King K. Rool or anything. So I would say they're both B tier. They're better than C tier, but they're not quite A tier. I was about to say Dark Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus is a decent fighter. I would say she's a bit worse than the full suit Samus, but she's still a pretty good fighter. I would put her in C tier. Wario! So, Wario, he's a decent fighter. He's got a good amount of good smash attacks. I don't know what the hell I just said, but good smash attacks. He's got good specials. I would say... C tier. Snake. So, Snake, honestly D. I just can't get the most out of him when I play as him. I think he has the potential to be a good character, but from what I've played, I would say he's a D character. Ike, I would say A tier straight away. I can really combo with him a lot, and I think he really has a lot of good moves. I would say he's A tier straight away. Pokemon Trainer, D. The Pokemon that he uses, or he or she uses, has a lot of good moves. Oh, that means I didn't realize I had to rank the Pokemon as well. So in a sense, I could just make a joke out of it and put them in trash. But in terms of the Pokemon, Squirtle's C, Ivysaur's D, and Charizard's C. No, actually, no, I'm putting them all in D. Screw it. I would say Charizard and... Okay, you know what? I'll actually do this. I'll do that. Charizard and Squirtle are probably better than Ivysaur. But they all have unique ways of playing, so... Yeah. And by the way, those are the only ones that I'm actually ranking like in order. The rest of these are just basically placement. I'm not saying like Bowser's best of B tier or Mario's best of C tier. They're just generalizations, but the Pokemons are the only ones that are actually in order. Diddy Kong! So, Diddy Kong, he's got a decent amount of moves, but I feel like he's not the best fighter all around. I would say he's actually a D tier as well. Sorry, Diddy Kong. Samus, A tier straight away. She's definitely better than Zero Suit Samus, and I'll say she's on par with a lot of the A tier fighters there. Lucas is very similar to Ness, so I'm going to put him in C. Like, I can't find any proper advantages that I could think that would put Lucas above Ness, or make him lower, so yeah, that. Sonic! I would say he's a B tier. I'm kind of tempted to put him in A tier, but I think I'll keep him in B tier. He's obviously the fastest thing alive, but he's not the best character compared to like A tiers and S tiers. King Dedede, I would say B tier. Like, he's definitely on par with some of the B tiers, and I'd say he's better than a lot of the C tiers as well. If you're wondering why I'm not talking too much detail about it, it's because one, I don't really know too much details to go into, and because I want to try and get through this as quick as possible. Olimar, trash. Don't want to talk about it. Lucario, I would say... Oh, it's really... I don't know if I should put in B or C. I don't feel like it's up special the way you control it and stuff, so I feel like that's what lowers into a C. If his up special's a bit better, I would have probably put him in B. But, fortunately not. Rob! A tier. No, actually, I'll put him in just barely B tier. I just think he's slightly below some of these other A tier fighters. I know how to play him a lot better than a lot of the B tier fighter, A tier fighters. But I would say, in terms of actual abilities, I would say B. Toon Link is pretty similar to the other Links, so... And where did I put... I put the regular Link in B tier. I'll just put him in the same category as the young Link, I would say C. Wolf. Wolf would be... I know how to play Wolf a lot. His moves are a bit... I don't know what really the word for it is, but I like using them, but at the same time I don't really like using them. I would say he's just... Like, he's close to B, but I think a C is pretty considerable. Villager. Trash. Mega Man. I think would be D. I know, actually I have to say that, but I like a lot of his, like, up attacks, smash attacks, and just a bunch of his moves as well. Because Mega Man's actually one of my favourite characters of all time, but in terms of actual Smash, he's not. I can't play him that well. Actually, I'm going to put him in C. I'm not going to give him quite the D treatment. Dog Samus. Pretty much the same as Vigor. Samus goes on A. Wii Fit Trainer. I wouldn't say she's right in the trash league. I would say she's a D at most. I just can't quite put her into the C or anything. Rosalina and Luma. I would say... I actually haven't got to play as her too much, but I have seen a lot of people that have been able to do some good stuff with her. I'll say she's pretty much on par with like King DDD or some of the other B tier fighters, so I'll say B for her. Little Mac. Okay, I know I'm going to seriously offend someone if I put this guy low, but I need to make sure I do this properly. Try to not have his biasism the least involved as possible. But the problem is, though, is I actually haven't played enough of Little Mac to properly get into his abilities and learn how to use them. No, I'm joking. I would say B. Nah, I'll put him in A. Screw it, A. Oh, let me just... There we go. Again, these are all equal except for the Pokemon. That's the only thing that's actually is in order. Greninja. I would say Greninja is B. Yeah, I'll go with B. I like some of his abilities, but I haven't played enough of them to get properly used to them. Okay, now we got the Miis. So, Mii Brawler, C, Sword Fighter. Actually, I haven't played Sword Fighter at all, so I can't really say. I'll just put them all in C. They're all average. Actually, I think I'll put the Brawler a bit higher, because he does have a counter and a couple of other cool abilities as well. Palutena. I would say A tier. She's not quite in the S tier, but I'll say A tier. Pac-Man. I played a lot of Pac-Man. I'll say A tier. Yeah. Actually, no, I'll put him on par with like Fox and stuff. I would say B. Oh, what? Robin. That's what I was just trying to remember his name. Robin. I haven't got to play as much of him, but I think he's a decent fighter. I'm gonna say C. He's not quite onto B tier for me. Yoshi! D tier. I know he has a couple of cool abilities, but I just can't play well enough of him to put him into C tier or anything. Shock! B tier. No, I'll say A tier. You'll notice that, I think you'll notice the pattern. I'll probably put most of the sword fighters in freaking A tier because of the encounters and stuff. Bowser Jr. I would say B tier. I just like the way I can use them in other stuff, so yeah. Sorry if I have a lack of explanations, I just can't come up with too much. Duck Hunt. Trash, I'm gonna say. There is some possibility I could put him in D tier, but still, I would say trash. Ryu. C, along with Kim. Cloud. I would say he's a pretty good fighter, actually. I'll put him in A tier. He's actually pretty good. Corrin, A. You know what? I'm actually going to put Corrin in S tier. Although there's also some temptation to put Cloud in S tier as well. I think I'll leave it. Okay, Bayonetta. I know she's got a decent amount of cool moves, but I just haven't got the chance to like, properly master them yet. So I'm gonna say C. Just because I haven't played her properly, it stops me from putting her in B tier. Inkling, D tier. She's not, well, he or she isn't quite trash, but she's not the best fighter either. I can play her well compared to some other people, but just D tier honestly. Ridley, B. Yeah, I'll keep him in, I don't know if it's a he or she, I think it's a he. I'll keep him in B. Kirby! C. Simon! It's gonna have to be C along with Rich as well. Because I just not having the proper chance to play Simon properly, and I just feel like his moves are a bit lacking. King K. Rool! Straight up though. Oh god! Oh god. Messing stuff up. Ah! Not A tier. S. I just quite couldn't get up to it. Isabelle! Trash. Incineroar! I would say B actually. I would say he's better. Actually no, I would say he's on par with like C fighters honestly. Piranha Plant! It is really hard for me to not be biased with this one since he is my main. So unfortunately, I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put him in S tier, but yeah, I know people will put him a lot lower, but I just know how to play them super well, which is why I'm gonna have to do it. Okay. Joker, I do not have Joker, so I can't put my proper opinion on it. But from what I have seen people play him, I would say he's actually S tier. From what I've seen. Hero. Oh god! I keep messing stuff up now. S tier. I want to say Banjo is an S tier, but I just properly haven't had a chance to play nor watch him properly. So I'm gonna say he's a B. Terry, I would say he's actually. Oh my god, I keep moving my stuff! S tier. Okay, Blythe. Oh my god, I have so many freaking like A tiers and stuff. I keep freaking S tier. So, Min Min. She honestly isn't really that good. I mean, she does have a good up special that makes her somewhat decent. But from what I've seen, she isn't too good of a fighter. I wouldn't say she's absolutely low to put her in like D tier. I would say C tier is probably the best place to put her. Because yeah, I'd say she's on par with like Incineroar, Simon, and Richter. Steve. So his smash attacks are like are weak at the start without his diamond gear. But he does have some pretty good moves though. Like in a one-on-one, it's tough to play as him, but in a free-for-all, there's a bit more distraction that could give you the time to mine stuff. So I would say at his peak, he would probably be a B for me. Pikachu! C. Basically in the same league as Pichu. Okay, so just before I do these last 3, I want to make sure I got everyone where I want them to be. Okay, I'm going to move Wolf to a B tier. Everyone else I think is fine. So, let's the only change. Let's approach the final results for everyone. So, Sephiroth! I would say Sephiroth is... Okay, so no, he's not B, you have to move it up. S tier. Alright, that's the end of the video, so hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Let me know your own tier lists in either the Premiere chat or the comments down below. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Nerf Paramithra, please.